Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've been trying to connect my PS4 controller to my PC. Of course, I found out how to with useful videos that people work so hard on. But I noticed that they lacked a very key component in configuring your controller to your PC for any specific game. I'll show you how to do it for Minecraft right now, but first let me show you how to get all the stuff done so that way your controller will work with your PC. So before anything else, go to ds4windows.com. This is what you need for your controller to work with your PC. Once you're there, go ahead and click download now. Do not download it more than once, because if you already have the configurations set up, if you download it again, it'll just mess everything up and your controller will go haywire. But you click here, ds4windows.zip. It'll download here in the corner. This is for Windows 10, by the way. After you click the download, a folder will appear with two items. You'll see DS4 Updater and DS4 Windows. Now what you want to do is on the top of your folder, right around here, you'll see extract all, since it is a zip folder. So after you click extract all, a window will pop up. And what you want to do is right next to the folder that's already in the box, you click browse, and then another pop-up will appear, and you want to scroll up in that little section to the left side and click on desktop. The reason why this is you should have this on your desktop is because whenever you want to play your game and you want to use your controller, you always have to have this open, otherwise it's not going to work. So leave it where you can get it easily. So after all that is done, you'll get these two little icons on your desktop, DS4 Updater and DS4 Windows. Now to actually connect your PS4 controller to your computer, you can either do it through USB or by Bluetooth. Now for those of you who have Windows 10, I know you have Bluetooth there, so go ahead and turn that on. And then right click and go to settings. And what you want to do is you want to pick up your controller, push the share button and the PS4 button, which is right in the middle of the controller. Hold those two down, and then the light at the back of your controller will start to light up, and it'll start blinking a bunch of times. While it's blinking, click add Bluetooth or other device and click this first option, which is Bluetooth. It'll search for your controller, and wireless controller will appear in this little box here. So after you click on it and click done, it is now officially connected to your computer. So what you want to do is you want to go here to DS4 Windows. If you go to DS4 Windows, you'll see this. Now for those of you who are using Bluetooth to connect your controller to your PC, you'll see the Bluetooth icon underneath the status label. You also see your battery life, and you also see a default profile underneath selected profile. What you want to do is you want to click on new profile, not default, because you're going to want to configure your controller. Now don't freak out when you see this. You're completely fine, you don't need to panic. I'll show you how to do this. So after this is popped up, you want to click under touchpad, use for controls, not use as mouse. So as you're going to configuring, these are all the buttons on your PS4 controller that you can assign different buttons that are on your keyboard or your mouse. So every time you click on one, this will pop up. Now these are the buttons that you can assign to your PS4 controllers. Don't worry about this Xbox controller down below. You're not going to use that. You're going to look at your keyboard and your mouse over here. So you're going to go in here and you're going to go ahead and click every single one that I have here. Just go right through it. Make sure that you do not have duplicated assignments because your controller will get confused by the programming. So after you've done all that, you'll also see these unbound ones. There aren't that many controls when it comes to Minecraft, so there are a lot, but only a few that you don't need to use. So you can just leave those as unbound, which means they don't have any button assigned to them. So whenever you touch them, nothing will happen. You won't crash your computer. So after all that is done, you'll go to controller readings. And what you'll see here is left stick, right stick, X-axis. That's when you kind of move your controller all over the place. Whenever you tilt your controller, you see how it's freaking out like that. These are your triggers. What you want to do is you go down here to dead zone. You see LSRS. Make sure there are giant red circles filling up those boxes, because what happens is that since your right stick will be controlling your mouse like I'm doing it right now, sometimes what happens is you'll click out of the game if you're not on full screen. So if you don't like using full screen most of the time, this is a good thing for you. And it'll just keep you from going outside the game. So you'll want to raise the sensitivity up to 1.5. You can change your mouse sensitivity if you need to. And your rumble, I don't like the rumble, so I'll just leave it like that. And also, once you're doing that, you can also test the rumble if you want. Up here are your colors. You can modify your colors to when your battery is low. Mine's gonna turn red when my battery is low. And you see how all the colors change and everything. So you can just change that to whatever you want to. This is the bar that is behind your controller. This is the light that you see every time you turn it on. And that is basically about it. You can configure whatever you want to your control. If you find any other better controls than the ones that I have, go for it. I know mine aren't the best, but it works. At least to an extent. But yeah, that is how to configure your controller to your PC. Thanks so much for sticking around, guys. Right from the soul. See you next time.